What's good? What's great? How you doing? How's your day? Alright. Welcome back, y'all. I'm gonna start putting some sound effects in my videos because why not, right? So I look like a little doctor today. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about a couple of things and on why what's the title again? Okay, yes, or why school is bothering kids. And let's just say that I have 10 good reasons on why that school is bothering kids. And I've seen it, I've heard it, I know it. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna let Dr. Alyssa enter the chat. Let's get to it. Alright, let's get to it. And obviously it's already during the day, and something was telling me I was not gonna film tonight, so we're gonna do that. First one is we're unmotivated. It's like kids at a certain time of the day, either it's schoolwork, or if it's chores, if it's church, if it's a job, whatever it is, people get unmotivated easily. It just depends on how you feeling, and it depends on what time you woke up, because certain things that has to go on during the day, I feel like it all depends on how you wake up. I feel like if you forced to wake up, then you're gonna be unmotivated. But if you're waking up and you're able to just relax, you're motivated. But I honestly just feel like a lot of kids are just unmotivated. You feel me? It's like we have to get up at a certain time. We have school at a certain time. You know, and it's like things like that. It keeps kids unmotivated. And I honestly wish that people would understand that school is just not what it is. People are going to be unmotivated. Every day somebody's unmotivated, but you gotta keep trying. My second one is they're always crying or they're upset. I feel like the quiet people who get work done but don't get work done at the same time are the ones who are upset. And I feel like people need to understand this, either if it's your kids or your best friend, whoever it is. I feel like you need to pay attention to how they act in school and out of school. If it's virtual, you need to pay attention to how your kids act, because I'm telling you, deep down inside, your kids are upset, your kids are unmotivated. And I feel like it'd be easier if people would take school, I'm not gonna say serious, but I feel like if teachers wouldn't be so harsh on kids, it would be so much easier, because kids are always upset. And I feel like with this pandemic going on, kids ain't motivated. So I'm telling you, they're probably upset, which they shouldn't be, but it is what it is. My next one is a lot of kids just don't care. We're tired of schoolwork. We're tired of doing everything every single day, especially if we don't get the credit that we feel like we deserve. You feel me? Because I'm telling y'all, I had to be sometimes, I be the points where I don't be caring no more. I'm like, you know what, time, I don't care no more. Take it. Whatever, do what you want to do. And I just feel like a lot of people just don't care no more. Like, what's the point, right? My next one is they find excuses. Kids will find excuses on why they don't want to be in school. Some are good, some are bad. But I feel like, people just find excuses, and teachers do too. Teachers be finding excuses on why they think their kids should do schoolwork, on why they think the kids should turn in school when they want to versus when the kid is able to turn in schoolwork. So it's always some type of excuse going around. Oh, well, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. It just bothers me. My next one is they're failing. I feel like sometimes when you're in school, you're going to fail a certain class. But I feel like if you're on top with the kid at a certain subject, it's good to just stay on topic. And yes, we've all failed something. We've all done that before. We move in that category. But sometimes we just gotta keep getting up. And if we fail in one time, we gotta keep doing what we gotta do. But I feel like all teachers should sincerely, like, I feel like all teachers should give kids certain times and days, especially if that teacher knows that that kid is failing class. And instead of like giving them more work and more work and more work piling up, I feel like the teacher should honestly take certain times of the day just to get with that kid and get work done. Honestly, I feel like it'd be so much better. So if a kid is failing, get up with them. Make sure they're getting the work done. And if it's a lie, don't pressure them. You know what I mean? Don't pressure them. My next one is they feel alone. Kids be feeling alone all the time. And I feel like the reason why school is bothering us is because we feel alone. We feel like that we don't have somebody here to help us with our work, especially if it's really hard. It's more than 10 questions. There's so many steps in each question. I feel like a lot of kids feel alone because we feel like we don't get as much help as other kids during class. So I feel like a lot of kids feel alone. My next one is change. School has changed since this pandemic started. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. So much change. And honestly, I feel like that teachers at this point don't really care about how the kids feel and their mental health. I feel like a lot of teachers just want the money. I feel like they're only here there for the money, because not a lot of teachers don't really be trying to like put effort into like make sure the kids are good. I feel like they like piling at work. And and we're still in a pandemic, so I wish teachers will understand we're in a pandemic, people are dying, families are dying. We don't want to spend so much time on doing schoolwork when we have other things going on. I don't know if that makes sense, but no, school's changed, and I feel like we just don't need to be like it. My next one, we learn the same stuff every single year, y'all. We learn the same stuff every year, but in a different way. Like if I have, let's say, fourth period, and it's all about history. Next year, if my sister has that same teacher in that same class, it's gonna be the same stuff, but in a different way. Like the same stuff, but whatever happened in the beginning will be in the end. Whatever happened in the middle school will be in the beginning. It's gonna be the same stuff, but in different order. And I feel like it's the same stuff every year. And it's have like every year in school, we always learn about geometry. We learned about health. We learned about social studies. We learned about what happened in 1955. So it's like the same stuff every year. My next one is kids honestly hate school, and I do not blame them at all. Like a lot of kids hate school because it depends on how we're taught. And I feel like no kid should hate school. And it's so crazy how we used to miss going to school, getting up every morning. We used to love it, but now it's like it's not like that no more. Kids are depressed. Kids don't want to go to school no more. It's like we hate getting up early. We hate. And honestly, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. There's one girl on TikTok was saying how she hates it, how it's mood killer. How as soon as she gets up, she has to do work. As soon as she gets up, she has to do work. And I honestly don't blame her. She's on TikTok and she was like, my mom can't be mad at me because I'm always have bad behavior, or I'm always upset, or always have an attitude. I would have an attitude too if I was getting up and the first thing I gotta do is do some cool work. You can't even eat breakfast. The first thing you do is you get up, get on the iPad, and do some schoolwork. I will honestly hate it too. It's even worse when it's cold outside and you gotta go to the bus. Yeah, it's even worse. You stand outside in the cold, it's worse. My next one is we have to get up early. Why do they make schools like that? Who wants to get up early? I feel like it's just really dumb how kids have to get up so early for school. And it's like that's why kids are unmotivated. That's why school is bothering kids, because we're getting up so early. And it's just like, what the heck? And some teachers let you do schoolwork during like at the end of the day. But I just feel like if school wasn't, if they weren't making us do like think with our brains so early, kids would be more motivated to doing schoolwork. But since school starts so early, and there's certain schools that be teaching class and it's still dark outside. It's still dark outside. Not everything's up. The birds ain't chirping. The freaking sun ain't even out, and we're already learning. So of course kids are gonna be unmotivated because it's still dark outside. We're learning. We can't even like think because we just woke up. You feel me? So that's how I feel about it. I feel like we're forced, I feel like kids are just forced to do what things that they don't want to do. It's like school is like jail. We have to get up at a certain time. We have to wear certain clothes. We have to be in a class at a certain time. And it's like the bell dismisses the people, and it's like in jail, people dismiss the people. Like I feel like the bell dismisses the kids to go to each room. We have to eat at a certain time. It's like the same thing in jail. When we're in jail, people have to open up the doors for people to walk out. So I feel like we're forced. I feel like we're programmed. I feel like school shouldn't be like that. I feel like school shouldn't have to put so much time with kids. I feel like school just needs to. I feel like, and I know kids need school. We need to graduate to become successful. But I just feel like school does not need to be forced at any point in time. It does not need to be forced. But I wanted to make this video real quick. I didn't want to make it too long. So yes, guys, hope you guys was his video. I know I'm always about advice. I hate that, but this is what it is. I don't want to be like other YouTubers. I want to have my own way of explaining things. I want to have my own way of doing things. And yes, I will be having pranks coming soon, challenges coming soon, and I promise y'all during the summertime, I have so many challenges I want to do, y'all. So many challenges I'm ready to do in the summer. So please stay tuned to that. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy one of the examples. I don't know, but yes, I love you guys so much, and have a good day.